Oh my, Purrs, that's a new intro? Yes, yes it is. I've made this new intro because I wasn't quite happy with the previous intros that I've gotten, and I know that I change intros as much as someone who changes a lot of things. I can't come up with anything, but yeah, I changed my intro quite a bit, but I promise that I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna stick with this one because I really enjoy it, and I think it's simple, clean, and it delivers the message of saying who I am. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So in this video I just wanted to talk about Conquest. Now, to quickly explain what the title Recon rekking means, basically whenever you play Conquest on some of these big maps, you've got all of these snipers, kinda like this one, this one, this one, and this one. They're just scattered around the map, completely oblivious of what's going on around them, and you know, you control them, and yeah, that's what I mean by Recon rekking. Now anyways, let's get back to Conquest. Now, Conquest for me, it's something that I just don't play a lot. Maybe it's just because I came from the Xbox 360, and if you guys know, on the Xbox 360, especially in BF3, and I played BF4 on it as well, but Conquest on those platforms is not very big, because well, these big maps and 24 players being the maximum, it's just not gonna work out. You're not gonna encounter a lot of people, and it's overall just not as fun as if you would play in a 64-man server. Now, coming from that background, I still don't find myself playing a whole lot of Conquest, and I've just been forcing myself to play Conquest and to kind of think about why don't I like Conquest? What's the good parts about Conquest and what are the bad parts about Conquest? Now, for me, it could be something completely different than from you guys, but yeah, I would like to hear your opinion about this as well. So anyways, the reason that I don't think I enjoy Conquest as much is because, well, I said it at first, so I'm not good at playing Conquest, but the reason I think that is because I'm used to playing Rush, and in Rush, you've got this linear objective, and basically you've got this, one side is defending, one side is attacking, and the enemies are just coming from one sole direction. Now for me, this is just very important whenever I play Battlefield. I need to know, well, this is the direction that the enemies are gonna come from, and these behind me is my spawn, and that's where my team is coming from. So I'm very linear focused. Now whenever I play Conquest, I kinda forget where the enemies are, because in Conquest the enemies can be all around you, and you have to be way more situational aware than you would be in a Rush game. So because enemies are gonna come from all different directions, I find myself getting killed a whole lot more in Conquest than I would normally in a Rush game. Now the solution for this, or well, one of the solutions for this, I found very useful for myself, is sticking around one flag. So this gave me some sort of a grip on Conquest on all of these big maps, just to stay on one flag, and make that your priority to defend that flag or either capture that flag if you don't have it. Just clear out everyone that's around that flag, and it just gives me a grip, and I find myself dying a lot less when I apply this tactic than when I'm just cruising around the map trying to kill people left, right and center, which usually ends up in me getting myself killed. Now, whenever I decided to play Conquest, I always struggle with what kind of weapon and what kind of class should I use in Conquest. Now, just to clarify, whenever I talk about Conquest, I don't mean the small scale Conquest maps, I mean the big open spaces type of Conquest maps that then I usually play, because I don't want to play the small scale Conquest, because I'd rather play Rush for that. But yeah, the class that I really enjoy using is the Recon class, and especially with the SRR. Now, I know that this sniper rifle may be not the best to use, but I personally really enjoy using it because I just like the feel of it, and yeah, because of the high bullet velocity, you kill people at long range pretty quickly. But overall, it's just a very good sniper rifle, and I especially enjoy using it in Conquest because even when I pick one flag to defend, I still find myself killing a whole lot of people in long range. So yeah, I usually go with the Recon class. Now look at this example. How much bad luck can one person have? First a hit marker with your sniper rifle, and then a hit marker with a Magnum. Now that transitioning perfect segue to the Magnum. Now with the new patch, the Magnum has got no bullet delay anymore, and I really enjoy using the Magnum. So if you haven't gotten the time to try out this new pistol, I'd say it reminds me of BF3, and personally I prefer the Magnum over the Deagle now, but maybe that's just because of the nostalgic feeling I've got with the Magnum because I used it all the time in BF3, but yeah, it's definitely worth a try. But now quickly before I end the video, if you wanna submit clips for the community montage, you still can. I haven't gotten much submissions after I released Together, but if you've got some clips, you can still submit them. I really wanna make a sequel to that video. But yeah, the link of my email address that you can submit clips to is in the description. So if you have got some good clips, then feel free to submit them. But yeah, the video's coming to an end right now, and if you enjoyed the video, then don't hesitate to hit the like button, as it really does help me out a lot. But anyways, this was Hyper, and I thank you all for watching.